Hi, my name is Caroline Strachan with Festive Road, and today I'm here with Mark and Roger from British Airways. So welcome, Mark, and welcome, Roger. We're so pleased you can be here today.
Thanks for having us.
So which managed travel component would you like to talk about today, and why would you like to highlight it?
Well, I'll start us off. We actually don't want to pick one. We want to pick three. We want to pick the foundational elements of the travel program. So technology, policy, and then team. And I think the reason that we both want to talk about it is it touches both of our areas. Thinking about the programs today, so many companies really need to go back to the very foundation of what travel programs are. And we think at the core of that, obviously, is technology. Everything is done now through technology in a way. It's always been done a little bit, but today much more acutely than ever before. And so we think having the right technology, using policy to really bring the capabilities of that technology to life, and then ultimately having the right talent that understands the technology, understands the policy, really is what brings it all together in a really impactful way.
Smart. So you are the first people I've spoken to today that have taken three things. So I love that you've gone for that. Anything that you want to add there? Maybe you can help me with, is there anything more that you would want to highlight for 2020? What specifically might be happening this year that buyers need to be thinking of around technology, policy, and team?
2020 for British Airways will be a transition year. So we're fixing a lot of the basics around technology. At the same time, we're really going to start doing really innovative things. So we'll see additional products being added to our technology. We see stuff for corporate buyers. We'll see stuff on the leisure side as well. But it will be very much a transformation year for us. And it's important, like Mark said, corporate buyers, TMCs need to have the right people, need to have the talent, need to engage with us in the technology and make sure they have the right policy in place. And this will be a win-win for everyone.
Okay. You just used a great word there, engage. So I assume engagement must be really critical to you. I mean, your sales, your distribution, but I know you work really closely together. Are you going to have to engage the market more? Do travel buyers need to speak with you more? What advice do you have for travel buyers?
Yeah, well, I think it's all of the above. And I think you're, by engage, I think you're actually giving us a fourth one. I think that's one of the items there. So
should we just go
we'll
with
take
the whole
as many.
lot?
We'll just go
stay
through the
here
whole
for
pyramid.
about half an hour.
No, I think engagement is absolutely it. So, it's a transition year. And I think as Roger said, all this stuff has to change. And it can't happen in isolation. It can't happen just at the airline. It can't happen just with the TMCs or the buyers. Really, there has to be just engagement from the very beginning all the way through end to end on really every element of it. And so I think that's our key this year is coming forward in a unified way as a sales team and a distribution team and engaging in whichever way our partners and buyers will. And so I think if they're thinking about big changes, if they're thinking about incremental changes, it all comes to life through, again, technology, policy, and people, and we have to have each other. We have to do that together to do it well.
Well, that strikes me as though you've been listening to your customers, because I think that's what they've been asking for. They want the servicing, they want the disruption management. So it feels like you're listening and that you're engaging, that you're doing is paying off.
Yeah. I think, Roger and I are both new to BA, and I think one of the things that, we've talked about so much is we really have to balance the need to push innovation and think about new ways of doing things. But we also have to be, really empathetic. We really have to be customer centric. And it is a balance. Every day we have conversations about how do we push while also making sure that we're kind of giving back. And we don't always get the right balance. We don't always do it perfectly, but we're absolutely, kind of committed to both listening and taking things, into account and getting better with all of that.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here today. It sounds like that focus on the team, the policy and technology is going to work wonders for you, but also the travel buyer community. So thank you for focusing on that, and thank you for being here today.
We hope so. We hope it all turns out that well. Thanks.
Great.
Thanks, Caroline.